Hello.
Hello. How are y'alls?
I hit my knee.
Right out the get go.
That hurt. Ugh.
Oh, I'm sorry, buddy.
No, you're Gucci
Uh,
Mane.
how's all been? I'm tired. Very tired.
Vibes, buddy. Vibes.
W- went to Bill Murray. It was a very good time. Um, but still did not get to bed until midnight. So that was rough. Getting like 3-ish hours of sleep. Maybe between 3 and 4, depending when I actually fell asleep. But yeah, so I'm feeling that. Mowed the lawn for the first time yesterday with the new lawnmower.
Hell yeah, buddy.
Uh, it is a good lawnmower. It works. The battery is very efficient. I only used one notch of the four notches of battery mowing the whole lawn.
No shit. Is it the 40 volt like weird long one? Okay.
The Ryobi
Yeah.
ones.
I was thinking of upgrading to that, but I don't want to spend money on that right now.
Yeah, is your current lawnmower self-propelled?
I don't know.
That's
It,
well, I guess
our
because that's
lawnmower
what.
is tiny.
Yeah.
Like
So
and like I'm strong. So I don't know.
yeah, yeah, probably not. Because I didn't realize that it wasn't the new one isn't until I started using it, and I was like, oh shit, I forgot. Like the other one I bought it's self propelled, and I didn't look for that. I just kind of I assumed at this point in technology that with lawnmowers that self-propelled was an automatic feature in lawnmowers, kind of like most like a like in cars, like certain features have now become like automatic, like USB ports and shit like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Like after
I
a certain period, I thought that was kind of a thing,
I mean,
but I guess not.
I haven't bought a lawnmower since high school. Oh no, I bought one. I bought one at my brother's house. But I always looked for ones that weren't self-propelled. Um, because I know there's the safety where you can like let go and it stops, but like I prefer to like have the control of it because like if something gets in front of you or like when I was younger we had like a big hill and like it's
Oh
gonna go.
well,
Like,
I will say in the probably a yeah 11-ish years that I used that other lawnmower that was self-propelling,
mhm.
uh I never had a problem with it like going without me. A lot of it more was like as soon as you let it go enough, it would just stop itself.
Yeah, most of them have
So
that
that
safety. Yeah, and
so
I
that was it. That was more of my issues. It was like, oh, I need to like bend down to grab this little thing in front of it, and I let go, it's gonna turn the whole thing off.
yeah,
Instead of being like, all right, it would take a little bit, and I could like if I could do it in like 1.5 seconds, I might be able to click it on so it doesn't have to restart. Like it'll catch itself. But most of the time, I had to restart it anytime I had to let it go. It
yeah,
was just more. Also, it wasn't that. It's not that powerful. It's just enough that like when you're also pushing, you're just barely pushing instead of having to like actually push the thing. That said, this it's electric, so it's very light.
yeah, yeah,
So it wasn't that much of an issue. It was just more of that like, oh, I haven't had to like push a lawnmower since I was in elementary school.
yeah. I mean,
My parents at my other house had a it's big yard, so it was a riding lawnmower.
yeah. I was gonna
So I
say
didn't
the
have to.
the only time I would ever look for like the self-propelled ones would be if I had a bigger yard. But at that point, I'm gonna get the riding mower or like the standy one.
Yeah,
Which the standy one, scary as fuck. Don't like it.
yeah, I would not want that, but my neighbor behind me technically he got the zero gravity lawnmower.
The zero turn, 0 degree.
Yeah, zero turn. Yeah, I don't think he needs it. I mean, yes, he gets it done very fast now.
Mm.
Also, I think his boy is now doing it, but he's doing our neighbor's yard because I think our current or the one next to us, I think he like his knee sucks now, so he stopped mowing his own lawn and he paid a company last year.
Mm.
And the one time I talked to him about it, he was like, "Yeah," he's like, "My knee's starting to give out." So I was like, "All right, I could justify paying for it now."
Yeah.
Cause that's what it was. When my lawnmower died for like a week and a half, I was like, I was finally getting it. I was like, yeah, I just finally got it fixed. And he's like, oh shit, you just could ask me to use mine. I'm not using it anymore. And I was like, oh well, I wouldn't have done that anyways. But you know,
Yeah.
just out of inconvenience, I'd feel weird. But yeah, no. So I just saw him driving it yesterday, and then he just crossed over our little corner of where they cross and went into their yard and did their whole thing for him. So I think he's just paying the kid, and I'm like, that's smart.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
yeah.
they're fun fucking lawnmowers. Like,
Oh God, I
yeah.
missed driving the riding lawnmower. It wasn't that bad.
No, I mean
Also,
even the 0 degree one, dude.
oh God,
It's like you just fucking turn like
I
fucking
mean,
wonderful, man.
yeah,
Bless,
my
bless.
the guy that like came and helped me with my deck, um, he had one of those because I don't know, he drove it over here. He just
Sounds
didn't
like
put a blade on it. He just because he lived in the neighborhood, so instead of like getting in his car, he just rode his lawnmower over here. And then something like that. I mean, obviously it's fast enough. He's like, fuck it, I'll just take this thing. Oh, fun fact, that guy is running for I think city council or representation or something here for like Senate
okay.
because there's no Democratic Senate running against him. And the guy is that I think it's Josh Shriver. He's that motherfucker that's for conversion therapy and shit. Like
Mm,
I don't know how he got essentially like he was just the young rep and then like I don't know.
yeah.
Uh so he just announced that he was starting to run against him. And I was like, "Oh, that's fun.
I
We'll
mean,
see."
I've contemplated it like numerous times. I've thought about jumping in and going into it. We've talked about it on this before, but
If I would have to do significantly more research into actually how the law and stuff works. Like I'd want to know way more about how like actual by its book, how is the government supposed to work?
yeah.
Like what is the steps? What are the people? Who is this, that, the other? Like actually know things so that way like other than running on a like, look, I don't know all the fucking steps. Someone else does. I'm like, but this someone's making bad decisions at the top. So like
Yeah. That was kind of my thing where it was like you're gonna have, your cabinet, your people, but also it would be like you and I know enough people to where like it wouldn't just be like liberal people in my area. It would be like, all right, I got a lot of veteran buddies that are fairly conservative. I got a lot of fucking auto worker people, and then I got a lot of the LGBT side. So it would be like, hey, all of y'all are in this. This is the group that's going to help make decisions because we care about people, but we also, need to figure out the finances and the logistics of it, not just like, gay
that's
bad.
probably yeah. The problem is keeping the let's not even get into this.
Let's go back to
Yeah.
lawnmowers, bro.
Yeah. So yeah, the one thing that's nice is my lawnmower is I did mess with some of the branches a little bit out there on those lower trees that are annoying, and it's small enough that like I can kind of maneuver around it. It's less annoying than the other lawnmower was. So I'm gonna see still like how I feel about it. I might still take like one or two of those trees out.
Okay.
Uh, but the problem is they're set up in a pattern. So like if I take one or two out, it just looks weird, and I don't. So I don't know. It sucks. Also, they're annoying when the flower petals fall off. It just covers everyone's yard.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, debating still about taking those out. We're actually going to hire someone. I think Melissa was supposed to talk to him today at some point to trim the pine tree, like the
Okay.
branches that are along, like touching the house, and then some of the other ones that died because of the snow ice, like freezing on them and cracking them down. And then the other tree, the flowery petally one, that one's also touching the house a bunch and is also really big. And so they were like, all right, we're just gonna like cut this chunk of it, or the part touching your house off, and then we'll like top off and round it around so it actually matches what we cut off and doesn't look like it's just missing a gaping spot in it.
Yeah. I love those ones where
And
it's like,
that's
oh, there's a hole.
yeah. So I was like, all right, so yeah, that's not something I know how to do or am willing to do. So we got someone to quote, and it's not as bad as I expected the top end to be. So it's worth it.
Yeah.
They're gonna do a fuckload of shit that in one day and take it out of here before I even have to worry about it. So they wood chip it. So they show up with the wood chipper, so they'll just throw that shit in right away. Don't even got to worry about making like a mess on my lawn and shit. I'm like, cool. At least
Oh
I
yeah.
hope. I don't know, but
I
our
mean,
entire neighborhood, like, they're all over. Everyone's doing a bunch of tree shit. Like, people are just removing whole trees. And we're like, all right, it's hitting the house. We actually need to do this, so let's just do it while all of them are doing it,
yeah.
kind of deal.
It's smart.
But
We've got someone coming to do our air ducts. Well, we're looking into it because I think I talked about it when I went under the crawl space before. Like I figured out how the rats were getting in the house. Yeah,
yeah,
they were full on John McClaning in our air duct. So I'm like, yeah, there's definitely some piss and shit in there, and that's probably not
clean
making
that.
us healthy, like
Yeah,
it's not bad. They said I think the first quote we got was like $400. Like
it's not too bad.
not insane.
Yeah, ours is it's 750,
That's not bad, yeah.
but
For what
yeah,
they're doing, cleaning up that tree.
that was also they're ripping out that there's a ton, you probably have never even seen it. There's like a little bush tree ish that's kind of right behind the pine tree, the big giant pine tree. A lot, yeah. It's just kind of been there. It grows, and I was like, "Let." I'm just gonna tell them to fucking take it out of there because there's like flowers and stuff that we don't touch there. It'd be easier just throw some grass seed on and let it be grass and be good. Um, so they're taking that out. But yeah, I'm not getting up on a ladder and cutting like, because there's, I think, 8 to 9 branches on the pine tree alone that need to be cut, let alone trimming the other tree properly. And also, like, all of them are easily, like, the other one I'd have to get to the actual top of my ladder.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not. I watched my stepdad fall and eat shit on a ladder. I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah. So it that's the one that's worth it. I did buy, kind of speaking of the vent thing, I need to clean out the dryer vent
Mhm.
thing. So I bought it was like $30 or something on Amazon for just the giant like wrap, and it's a brush on the end that I can stick in there, and then like you're able to use your drill and it spins and you can like pull it out to like clean your vent for the
Hmm.
dryer. So
I don't know if I've ever seen that, but it sounds intriguing.
I mean, from what I've looked like, everyone talking, anytime I've looked up how to do it, that's just all it is like essentially, it's a snake, but with a giant brush on the end. And you just, clean along as you're going. And I think obviously the way it spins, it will suction the stuff out as opposed to like pushing it in as you're going in.
Yeah.
From
It
what I
works like
understand.
the same way like a drill bit is. It's tunneled a
Yeah.
certain way to where it pulls back. Yeah. But
I
still
mean,
that's
and
interesting.
So yeah, I was like, you know what, fuck it. I just bought one of those, and it's not a long one either. So like a long, I don't think it's too far from the wall, so I don't need a lot of the thing. But when you guys do decide to do that, let me know because I am not gonna need it again for another fucking 10 years.
Yeah.
I don't know when the last time it was done. That's the problem. Our dryers are starting to struggle to dry things, so I'm like, it's not an old dryer, so it's definitely probably just not whatever the flow of air is. It's not working, so we're gonna try that first.
Oh, when you do it when I'm, well, you're probably gonna do it before I come home, but show me what you do. Because I don't think ours needs much. Ours is like right next to the wall. I could probably just pull the fucking um tubing off. Like it's right there.
I mean, you're not wrong. It might actually just be that, but for the sake of like still getting into the tubing,
Yeah, I mean, well, I mean, the tubing, I could fit my arm down the tubing. Like it's not that long. Like
I may not have needed this.
yeah.
I just know like it's along one of the sections of the wall on the outside, and I don't know how long that portion somehow is.
Mhm.
So
Well, you've
I
been
don't know. I'll
to
find
you've
out.
been to our house. The vent is right by the back door, and then the dryer's
Yeah,
right there. Like it's like tube. Like literally, I could
yeah.
fit my whole arm down it. Maybe not my biceps because they're huge, but yeah, they're actually kind of yeah. My whole arm would fit. I know it would.
I think I could also get mine in there, but yeah, I don't know. It's just something we needed to do. So worst case, I have it and I can lend it to people who actually need it. And
Yeah, yeah, for sure. I need to get
so
I mean, my parents could probably use it because theirs is in a weird spot. And then
there
I
you
got to
go.
get somebody to come do the gutters because same thing you said, like I'm not fucking getting on a ladder to do that. Like one of my good buddy of mine, I think last year, might have been last year. It's been at least a year. He did roofing and fell off and died, like younger than me,
Nope.
So I'm like, yeah, I'm not getting up there.
Well, like I think it's the gutter basically right here above the podcast room,
Mhm.
and I think it's clogged ish in a way because like every time it heavy rains, it just dumps over that one section, and I'm just like, but that's on the highest portion of the roof,
Yeah,
on the side where there's nothing, and I'm just like, I don't. I can handle the garage. I can handle the maybe the other section of it. I do not want to get on that portion of the roof. I mean, I guess I
yeah,
could. I just don't like getting off the ladder, let alone like that whole thing.
yeah. You get me a cherry picker, sure.
Oh
Like,
God,
I'll
yeah.
fucking boop into it, but I don't know, man. Them ladders.
Well, it's
Mm,
also just like the flat out unstableness of being on a because it's a steeper roof too. If it my old house, obviously, like I went up there, I just had you sit there. It sucked getting over the ladder, but the roof is not steep on that old house. This one is steeper than that, and I'm like, I really don't want to do that.
yeah,
Like, it's it's not. I technically could do it, and I'm just being a pussy. But I'll admit I'm being a pussy and don't want to
oh
do
yeah. Same
it.
fucking boat, man. Like, I'll go into the crawl space all the time. Sure,
Yeah,
I hate it. It's awful. Don't like it.
can but I can do that.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm not getting on the roof.
I might spend like 10 minutes with a fucking broom and brush, just like whipping around, fighting spiders and cobwebs and stuff to
Yeah.
clear my path. But I'll get under there.
Mm-hmm.
Can't do that on a roof. I can't. I can't fix the slant.
Yep. Nope. Not fucking getting on a roof, man. Not today.
um, just to ramble about the cocktails for a second.
Oh yeah, dude. We
My
we fucking got into some old man shit. What are you drinking?
so this one I'm gonna be hanging out with Laura and John next week. It's the rain check for us trying to when Penny got hurt. They were supposed
Mm.
to come over with their dog and have a play date, but then Penny had bite marks. We're like, well, we have to let that heal first. Her scab finally just fell off, like totally, completely, maybe yesterday, so it's totally good now. Um, and then, but they don't really drink that much, so I'm gonna make a mocktail for the sake of it, and I can obviously just add whatever if they want.
Okay.
But so I started messing around with those teas I bought a while ago and never actually used. This one's the
Oh yeah, yeah.
Hojita. It's supposed to be like the smoky one. So this cocktail is just sugar, um, vodka, a couple two dashes of my house bitters, and then the Hojita tea.
Okay.
Really good.
I think
Like basically just on its own with a little like help. It's really good.
I had a really dumb joke.
Mm-hmm.
Hojita is the fusion of Hercule and Vegeta.
Oh my god, that's fucking funny.
It's
But
a
like
very
it's
bad joke. It sounds good though. I want to say I've had Hojita tea before, and it's got like that almost like a mezcal
smoky but
smoky.
sweet.
It,
Yeah,
it's yeah,
exactly.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it almost tastes like a tequila drink as opposed to vodka on its own, but it's just vodka tea, simple syrup, and that. And then this one is the milk oolong tea
Mm.
with a little bit of rum, or with some rum, a little bit of the acid, simple syrup, bitters, and then a ounce of that plum wine that I got, the umeshu.
Okay.
This one's also pretty good, but like somehow I still like this one better, even though it's just tea and vodka.
Yeah, sometimes tea and vodka is good.
Yeah.
I just have another of the Jelly Kings. This is the just the regular dry hop sour beer. It's pretty good. Kind of reminds me of it reminds me of Angry Orchard, the green apple one.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
But nothing crazy, man, you know?
That's fair. As I say, yeah, if you were there longer, I'd be like, just go get like a okay bottle of whiskey and simple syrup. Make your
Yeah.
own old fashions.
I was thinking about it. I was gonna go because I got off work early today. I was like, we could record early, or I could go to the grocery store because I haven't gotten groceries. Because
Got
I
it.
didn't know if my hotel would get extended. So like my paperwork got put out late last week because we were trying to figure some shit out and figure out if I could go to Mevs for a week because next week on Tuesday I will be home because I'm going to get the tooth. Um,
Yeah.
and then I'm taking Wednesday off as well too because I don't know how bad it'll hurt. And I was like, hey, I also have an appointment on Thursday. Would it be possible to do like go to Port Huron for that week and then, I can take Tuesday and Wednesday off, do an 8 hour on Thursday, go to my appointment, and then like come back, the following Monday. And then some shit got lost in the sauce. I never, reached back. My boss forgot about it. I forgot about it. Everything got processed, and I was like, well, shit. I'm like, so now I'm gonna go home Monday after work, drive back, blah blah blah. But I was like, I didn't know if my hotel would get extended throughout all this, so I'm like, I ate all my food last week and was
Yeah.
like, I might have to pack all my shit up, bring it home, bring it back. Luckily, it got extended so I could leave everything here. But the only thing in my fridge is ice cream and eggs and the few beers. So
Damn.
I was like, you know what? Yesterday, I could have went to the store yesterday, but I was like, I'm fucking exhausted. I ordered a pizza and some mac and cheese from you know that meme you sent me of the dude sitting by himself at the Boston Pizza It was fucking Boston pizza, bro.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. But I ordered that and was like, all right, that's enough for a few days. Today, end of the day, I was like, I kind of got a headache. Let's record the podcast. Let's hang out. If I feel good after, then I'll go to the store. I'm just sleepy.
Yeah.
Like, I think I'm just gonna go over the weekend, man.
I don't blame you, man. I mean, yesterday. Oh, wait, so you come home tomorrow? Or is this next week?
Next week. So
Next week.
I do need to call my dentist tomorrow and figure
Make
out.
sure he's actually going to fucking do it.
Well, that too, but I also need to figure out like if I'm able to drive myself because it's an implant. I don't know if they put you under, and
Yeah, I would imagine you do.
I would imagine because they're drilling a titanium
Yeah.
screw in your fucking
You're going to
face.
get put out for sure.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have to figure out a ride scenario.
What time is it?
10 or 11 in the morning.
When would you need to be picked up?
Mm.
Cause I get out at 1:30. So like technically
Yeah.
I feel like they'd be done by then. But like
Yeah, I think I want to say I have to double check with Chrissy. I think she might have class that day. I was also going to ask Nick, which
Yeah.
that's some stuff we can talk about after recording, because I haven't filled you in on that. He's got a real tough time.
well I saw that he's getting
Yeah,
surgery today
he had surgery
as we're
today.
recording.
That, honest to God, probably the easiest thing that's been going on for him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Love you, Nick. Mark,
Sorry.
Jen, Mark and Jen, if you're watching, hang out with my boy. And Teresa too. She's going through a tough time too, especially with what we talked about last week, because there's that whole list that came out now, and it's a lot of people we knew. I don't know if you've seen it.
I have not. Essentially I have was seeing rumblings of it, but I think a lot of that happened while I was at Bill Murray. So like,
It started coming out after we recorded last time, and then it's gotten more and more and more.
I don't even.
Yeah.
I don't even know who was the person that put the list out, and then who it was. Like, I don't know almost anything. So, yeah, definitely have to fill me in on
Yeah.
pod.
It's a lot of people we knew for sure, and then a lot of people on that list was like, oh yeah, like we knew that it came out, shit got ended, but they found other groups and circles to go into.
On that front, I also have extra tea.
Oh, nice.
From someone. I don't know if they're in that group, but probably not. In maybe eventually.
Okay.
But
so we're gonna start the podcast talking about old man shit. Oh, okay. But we're gonna start the podcast talking about old man shit. We're gonna talk about some bullshit in the middle, allude to what we're gonna talk about after, and we're gonna end the podcast, and then we're gonna drink some tea and have girl talk.
I'm actually drinking tea now, bitch.
I got a beer and a Diet Dr. Pepper that I smuggled across the border. Because
was just a perfect.
They don't fucking sell this shit here, man.
I just rolled 9/11.
Nice.
I had to triple check it wasn't a 6 first. I rolled a 9 and an 11 for like not in. I rolled 9 then 11 too. Like it wasn't 11. Let's go,
dude. You don't watch a lot of anime, but you just reminded me of a joke I saw. Somebody posted a TikTok, and there's an anime called Jujutsu Kaisen, where like people have these abilities that are kind of based on their personality a little bit, and like everyone was like, "Oh, well, what would happen if there were sorcerers in America? Like, what would their like domain expansions be?" And like their domain expansion is like their ultimate ability. And somebody just commented on there, and it was domain expansion, second tower, and I was like, holy
Yes.
shit. And another person put domain expansion school. Like, yeah, I was like, oh my god.
That was the first one mine went to was
Yeah.
school. Yeah. Um. Yeah.
But anyways, 9/11.
Yeah, 9/11. But yeah, no. So the regardless, I get off at 1:30.
Mm-hmm.
Depending on where your appointment's at and so on, like where
It's
how
in
long they think
it's
it'll
in
take.
Warren. Yeah, I'll call them tomorrow and
Oh,
figure out the timeline,
okay.
see if I need picked up, you know.
So yeah, worst case, I can pick you up and take you back to your place, drop you off, get you all settled up, tuck you in,
Mhm.
and
Give me a
then
kiss goodnight.
head on out, give you a look, give you a little forehead kiss, and then go back home. But
Actually,
at that point,
maybe put my CPAP on me. Like
yeah,
I might need that.
yeah, that bit. I'll make sure you need that. You'll definitely need that because you'll be all swollen up.
Yeah.
You'll get the worst sleep of your life by the rating because your face is swollen. It's not
Hmm.
suctioned
It's gonna suck.
properly.
It's
But
gonna suck.
yeah, but yeah, I can if I can help if I can grab you, I will. But yeah,
Okay. Yeah, I'll ask Nick too. I was gonna ask him today, but yeah, he just had his surgery, and I don't want to put that on him. But
well, something tells me that it's not a 2 hour long surgery. It's probably like an hour, and
yeah,
there's high chances are you're not going to sit there for an hour and a half to wait for me to get there. Well, no, I'd be at least. I imagine if your thing starts at 11, you're done by like 12 o'clock.
depending on how quick they get in there, yeah, I'd imagine like 12, 1 o'clock. Yeah,
Yeah. So at that point, you're not going to sit there for fucking 2 hours to wait for me to call you.
yeah,
So, but if he's like, no, it's going to be a little longer.
yeah. We'll figure it
Yeah.
out for sure. What we could do, have me record the podcast. And then just drive me home when you go to work.
Yeah, we might need to record twice this week to bank up, so you're good for the next
Yeah,
week. We ain't recording Tuesday or Thursday.
yeah. Because
Oh no, well,
Thursday, I got to call that doctor and see if I can do a Zoom call because that's supposed to be at 3. If I can do that, then I'm fine. If not, I got to reschedule and I don't know, figure out when I'm home.
I was gonna say that one you might need to reschedule. You might be like, hey, I don't know if you'll be able to understand me because I'm talking with a swollen face.
Yeah, I mean, he should be fine. I'll let him know too. Be like, yeah, I got a tooth. Yeah, which is real fun. I my D&D chat with Nick. I was like, hey, I might be home this weekend to play. Don't know for sure. I got to see a dude about a tooth and another dude about meth, and nobody
Yep.
questioned it. Everyone was
No.
like, oh, Edie's doing some weird shit. I'm like,
I mean, to be fair, everyone was like, oh, he's getting his meds.
yeah, for the meth, but what's the tooth about? Like,
I mean, none of us are dentists. But I'm with you there that no one was like, which meth?
he is from Kansas.
Yes. Oh my god. Yeah, it's probably time to
Oh, how long have we been
let's
going?
chat.
I haven't even looked, man.
About 40 something minutes.
That's not bad.
Yeah. Um Ooh. Okay. Which event in the past, present, or future would you like to witness in person?
Oh, 9/11. I don't know. Well, I wouldn't know the future. I guess 9/11 too. Um,
When it happens.
yeah,
I want to
yeah.
watch it. But outside of that, I don't know. You know what? Like as sad as it would be, I feel like no, never. I was gonna say like the burning of the Library of Alexandria. just to know like who and what happened and how that happened. But like, I mean, that's just a fire.
Yeah,
So it's like I'm trying to think of some like really cool like pivotal moments in history that'd be like, oh, you know what? Like the first guy that actually learned to use fire for anything outside of light, like he learned to make a fire to cook, like to watch that first guy do it,
that would be sick. Yeah.
like
Um,
some shit like that.
I think.
The first guy they put it in the other hole.
Well, that might be the same guy. Uh,
But actually though, like
I would want something weird. Something that like could be a possibility of having already happened that we don't know about. So I would want something like first alien contact, or like the first
ooh,
time AI makes like becomes sentient.
the
Like
jump.
I would want something like that, to where it's like, yeah, we might think it's in, like 100 or 1,000 years, but what if it was yesterday?
That
Yeah.
actually is a very good one. That's a
Yeah.
very good one. Because, like, if you don't already know, like, a really cool historic thing that you want to witness that you know changed history,
Yeah.
like, because, like, I guess there's a thought of, like, okay, like, it'd be cool to see a battle, but then it also is just watching people brutally murder each other. So, like, the
Yeah.
reality of that would set in like 3 minutes. And you're like, cool, this battle lasted fucking 5 days.
Yeah, I don't want to see that anymore. Yeah, exactly. Like,
So, so there's kind of like, all right, well, like, yeah, watch guy cook fire, or like, uh, I don't know, something cool.
I think
But
I think the
I,
weird one like that would be good. Like,
yeah,
like
I'm with you on you have the better argument of like, yeah, like the first alien contact, because it could be Roswell, but it could be 20
yeah.
years from now where it's like
Hell,
legit
yeah, it could have been a
something.
1,000 years ago, like who the fuck knows, man?
Oh, what's the what's the most spectacular place you've ever seen?
A mountain in Colorado.
My wife.
Fuck you.
I just had to make a joke. Gosh,
I'm glad you objectify women.
my wife. Fuck yes.
They said the most spectacular place, not person.
Yeah.
No, I'm just giving you
Well,
shit.
we'll say the places where I go, but no. Realistic. I'm trying to think of like, because it's probably Alaska.
Yeah, that glacier y'all went on was fucking phenomenal, man.
Well, like the one real like, yeah, that was really cool. But the one real best visual I have that sticks out to me, that when I think of Alaska, it's our first time when we landed off of the boat and we do our whole tour in Saskatoon. No, Saskatchewan. Something like that. God damn it. Skagway. That's what it was. Skagway. Um and we went to that seafood place that the guides said that's where they go to eat when they go into town. And sitting on the outside bench there, looking at like the mountains in the background and the peaks and the snow and shit, like I have a photo of it and it's exactly what I think of every time. So it would, I'm probably going to venture to say it's that,
Okay.
because there's not a lot of other cooler things that I've seen like that are like truly like life changing or breathtaking. Like, yes, on top of a building you see a lot of cool stuff, that kind of deal. But like, there was no different to, or nothing comparable to like sitting there just like looking at these like mountains in Alaska, which is pretty much wilderness technically. Not technically, but yeah. You know what I mean.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm trying to find the photo, and I'm just gonna send it to you so you know exactly what I'm talking about. But like, oh my god, I just realized I'm sitting here looking at 2024 like it was last year, and I'm like, nope, nope, you're fucking full year off, buddy.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, it's so weird. Um,
Mine's for sure like
no.
that mountain in Colorado. Like I've talked about it before. It was a very shitty trip, but it was a really cool spot to sleep.
Yeah, I mean that's still like, it's kind of what I just sent you the video. It's kind of like what I was saying, like in that sense of like those mountains that are just not even close to anything we have here.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. No, that looks fucking dope, dude.
yeah, like that is the specific thing when I think of Alaska. That is what I think about because of like it truly feels like, oh, this is a fully different landscape. Because I mean, outside of that, it's Vermont
Yeah.
during the leaf changing season
Yeah.
specifically.
No, that's
Like
fucking
that.
yeah.
Also, we went on a hike that this couple that Melissa knows, one of her sorority sisters lives there, and it was her boyfriend. They're the one that took us on the hike, and that hike was to this giant rock cliff that had this massive view of just a gajillion trees, and it was still before all the leaves had fallen off, so there was still like a ton. It was like that would be probably the second as far as actually um, land visual views that were like, oh, that's my favorite spectacular, most spectacular thing I've seen.
Yeah. Kind of similar
But
things. Both
yeah,
mountains. Yeah. And then Vermont agreed. It was fucking dope.
yeah. I wish that like, because there's part of us that me and us that because we talked about it like that wants to go back there again, but there's so many other places that we have to go. They're like, all right, like we can't justify going back there again
Yeah.
yet. Like that might be a place to go like whenever we have a kid that's 5 or 6.
Old enough to remember, yeah.
Like, oh yeah, old enough to remember the views, but like also not that big of a pain in the dick.
Yeah.
Also, like we can do it in because it's Vermont. It's also not like the most expensive place to go, so it's a easier in-house trip to go. But
Yeah.
yeah.
That'd be cool. I don't know.
That
I
said, sorry, go ahead.
no, go ahead.
Oh, um, Melissa is possibly doing another girls' trip with Rachel.
Okay.
And I was going to say, I was like, we should actually try and plan something this year.
That'd be
Like,
dope, yeah.
just a weekend, but like, because that's probably what either of us could actually afford to do as far as taking time off, like physically getting time off.
Yeah.
A weekend's going to be our best bet. But like, I was like, we should actually do that because she's now been on like 4 girls trips, and I've never been on a guys trip.
Yeah.
I that's a lie. I guess technically a guy's trip would have been me and Emilio going to get pizza and drink beer that one time for a day.
Yeah.
But so that was my first trip, but I have not been on one in over a decade. So
Yeah, we'll schedule something.
let's I when we wrap up here, that's something we can start discussing eventually. Be like, all right, like when do you think, at least for like you specifically, like because I
June.
think I'm gonna be working almost every single weekend. It's just gonna be like, all right, well, like when is a good possible time that we want to decide to book that off and go do something,
Yeah,
whatever.
I will too.
But
I will be too. But what I was gonna say, speaking of wrapping up, the headache has returned.
oh, all right, well,
Yeah, and it's gonna turn into a bad one, so we might not even be able to do our tea talk after like I gotta
oh
go take
no,
some meds
I
and go sit in a shower for an hour.
gotcha. Well, then that said, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening. We love you guys. Be nice to those that deserve it.
And throw up on those that don't.
Fuck ice. Bye, guys.
Bye.